How long we've known each other, Ken? I ever break a promise to you? I will put you in the driver's seat at Le Mans. If you just shut your mouth and let me do my thing. All right. Come here.
Morning, Shelby.
Morning, Molly.
I'm yours.
I'll go to hell.
And that's it, folks. Ferrari wins the 24 Hours of Le Mans for the 5th consecutive year.
Mr. Ford, Ferrari has a message for you, sir.
What did he say?
He said Ford makes ugly little cars in ugly factories. And, he called you fat, sir.
We're gonna bury Ferrari at Le Mans. So the great Carroll Shelby is gonna build a car to beat Ferrari with a Ford.
Correct.
And how long did you tell them you needed? 200 or 300 years?
90 days.
Ford hates guys like us because we're different.
Well, we heard he's difficult.
Ken? No, Ken's a puppy dog.
It's awful. If there's a problem, the computer will find it.
Get some scotch tape and a ball of wool.
What are they doing?
Making your car faster.
That's more like it!
Ken Miles is not a Ford man.
We're on the verge of something. And now you tell me that I can't have the best man in the world behind the wheel?
Give me one reason why I don't fire everyone starting with you.
Well, sir, we're lighter, we're faster. When that don't work, we're nastier.
Go ahead, Carol. Go to war. You got a plan?
It's high risk.
I thought the whole point was to win the damned race.
If this were a beauty pageant, we just lost. Looks aren't everything.
I have been haunted my entire life, looking for beauty in the new. Science is changing. And the very people who are running science are the people who believed the world was flat. I'm going to prove them wrong. I have discovered a new element.
You changed the world.
I must ask you please to leave my laboratory.
If my science doesn't speak for itself, then you have gravely misunderstood it.
You threw us down in the water. The ripples you can't control.
I want to believe the world is full of light, not darkness.
Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains.
Hi, Grammars.
What are you doing here?
Your grandma tells me her grandson's some fancy environment lawyer down in Cincinnati.
I am a corporate defense attorney.
So?
I defend chemical companies.
Well, now you can defend me.
How many did you lose?
190.
190 cows.
You tell me nothing's wrong here.
It's a small matter for a family friend. Help a guy who needs it.
The farmer or you?
That's chemicals, I'm telling you.
I'm seeing documents I don't understand. They're hiding something. That chemical. What if you drank it? Drank it? It's like saying, what if I swallowed a tire? What if whatever's killing those cows is in the drinking water?
At DuPont, better living through chemistry. It's our DNA.
You need to tell me what the hell's going on.
DuPont is knowingly poisoning 70,000 local residents for the last 40 years. You knew Still, you did nothing.
You want to flush your career down the toilet for some cowhand?
You want to take everything that you know and turn it against an iconic American company, like an informant. Isn't that right? Isn't that right? Isn't that right?
Yes.
They have all the money, all the firepower, and they'll use it. I know. I was one of them. Our government is captive to DuPont. They're trying to force you to make me stop.
He was willing to risk his job, his family, for a stranger who needed his help.
The system is rigged. They want us to think it'll protect us. We protect us. We do.
大叔，我要一份套餐。
Shall I tell you a story? It's the story of an orphan girl from a faraway land who was sent to live in a mysterious house. And what if I were to tell you she discovered something magical? Something secret. Would you believe me?
If you cause me trouble, I'll have you sent away in an instant.
I knew you were hiding something.
This garden, it's capable of extraordinary things. Now will you believe in the magic?
Have you ever had a head trauma?
Some, yeah.
From?
IEDs, grenades, small artillery.
And our next guest is well known all over the world, documenting human pain and misery.
I photograph what my conscience asks me to.
Daniel Fisher, you have been to my country of South Sudan. I have formed a community choir. My friend, we can help you.
The asked me not to exhibit photos of his village.
Why?
His family died in the massacre there.
We also suffer with post-traumatic stress.
Why is it easier for you to talk to a stranger than me?
What is wrong?
I must tell you something.
It's not my fault that you're unwell.
You don't have to put yourself through this.
You have opened a door to the past I must go through.
Harlan started out with a Rusty Smith Corona and built himself into one of the best-selling mystery writers of all time.
30 languages, over 80 million copies sold. You guys fans?
I mean, I don't do much fiction reading myself.
Big fan. I'm a big fan.
Who is that guy?
Mr. Blanc is a private investigator of great renown.
I read a tweet about a New Yorker article about you. You're famous.
The night of his demise, the family had gathered to celebrate your father's 85th birthday. And your son, Ransom, did he attend as well?
Yes, but he left early.
I think Linda was upset.
Walt would get a little Irish courage in him. He'd get into it with Harlan.
What? Richard said what?
Are you baiting me, Detective?
Attempting to be thorough so we can figure out the manner of death.
You mean if someone killed him? You think one of us, one of his family,
Walt
killed him?
Mr. Blanc, I just buried my father who committed suicide. Why are you here?
I suspect foul play. I have eliminated no suspects.
Harlan was cleaning house.
Everyone in the family has possible motives.
Was Harlan planning on cutting off Joni?
Did he plan to fire Walter? Is Richard having an affair?
That's some heavy-duty conjecture.
Funny, Ransom, you skipped the funeral, but you're early for the will reading.
Up your ass.
Very nice.
Ransom.
Slap that
You gotta do this more often.
The family is truly desperate. When people get desperate, the knives come out. This is a twisted web. And we are not finished untangling it. Not yet.
I keep waiting for the big reveal.
All of them lied to me. There is one guilty party behind it all.
You know something. Spill it.
Oh my God. Tell me what happened to my grandfather.
I think you have something you want to tell me.
With all the burglary monster business.
He's real. I can feel him. When I turn off the lights, it's like I've opened a door for him.
Calm down.
The burglary what?
The burglary monster. He collects kids' souls and he's after mine.
That was a story I told Emily just to get her to behave. It's not real.
even know what you're looking for?
You like to run the saws, chop the kids into pieces, got rid of the evidence.
The only evil possessing this house is in the form of that 16-year-old girl.
He watches me. Eli, are you there? I don't think you should go back in your house. So, this is where the big VM lives? No, he lives over there, by the furnace. I want to meet him. The man downstairs might pay you a visit.
I lost my family 3 years ago.
It wasn't an accident. There was a bomb on that plane.
I need your help to find the ones who did this. I've got nothing to lose.
What about your life?
What about it?
I'm gonna say this once. Even if you succeed, it won't be worth it.
Bomb-maker in streets, walking the streets.
You promised me you won't do nothing silly.
Why are you here?
To offer you closure.
And how would you do that?
Violently.
You're much more human than I thought you'd be.
And it's a good disguise.
You don't have a clue about the scale of the mess you've caused.
There's 1,000 ways to die in a war zone. Most important element in a fight is trust. You have to trust the man beside you, and he has to trust you. We're heading to Long Tan. We're a day late and $1 short, but if there is something out there, we will find it.
Why is it so quiet?
This is 4-2! Heavy contact! Get me up to speed, Colonel.
Pinned down and they're taking casualties.
Enemy strength estimates. This is 4-2. Enemy strength much bigger than I thought it was.
We need reinforcement. No reinforcements available at this time. Return to the base immediately.
We all come back or no one does.
The enemy's gonna come for us.
Train for this. Stay strong.
Make every shot count.
I just want to get out of here and go home and forget all this.
You are our greatest warrior. Now you must be a queen.
The East India Company is the greatest corporation in the history of the world.
And we will protect our interests.
Agreed.
I must inform you that the East India Company will proceed with the annexation of Jhansi.
He seized the throne from my son.
I must do what is best for my people, as your queen must do for hers.
Is that young queen still refusing to submit to company rule?
She will never surrender. She needs to be broken and destroyed.
The British have not yet arrived.
They are merely gathering their strength.
मी मनू नव्हे आपण राणी लक्ष्मीबाईशी बोलत आहात.
We will fight for what is ours, and we will win.
We have lost too many men.
Who said anything about men?
Do you really think you can train these women to fight like men?
No. I will train them to fight better than men.
We women have several forms: mother, daughter, sister, friend. We must unite in one incarnation, Virangana.
Women are going to lose us this whole bloody empire.
She's more than just a woman. She's an idea.
You know, since you were a little kid, your mom and I both knew that you were destined for something great.
You're out.
We always knew that God had big plans for your life.
Mountain University is really interested in having your son attend our college next fall. This kid's good. Best I've seen.
Learn your place, or I'll put you there.
What's this problem? You're a threat. But let's face it, the Yankees ain't drafting the whole team. Listen, freshman, you gotta make both beds. I like my sheets tucked tight and my pillow lightly fluffed. Welcome to the team.
Why would the state take the risk of extending additional credit to a client who currently can't make the minimum payment?
Don't they care how hard we've worked?
Without fertilizer and seed, you have to close down in 6 months.
It's your father.
You took a sip of liquor and then woke up a week later in the hospital?
It's likely that Milton will have limited function of his right hand.
That's Milton's pitching arm.
So we lost Dad. I've got legal troubles. We're about to lose the farm.
Sometimes things have a strange way of working themselves out. Can I help you?
Y'all looking for help around the farm?
Sir, I appreciate you coming out here when we ain't got no money.
I've got something you don't.
What would that be?
Oh.
So you're making progress?
I've been fortunate.
Not as good.
All work is done. Now we wait patiently.
The last few years have been really difficult on my family.
You have not been ignored. We chose you.